Right, hi guys, this is the third video in the series here for Morden Driving Test Centre. There's the test centre on the right hand side above Rania Barbers. Now into a 20 zone here, so I'm just going to keep it nice and slow. Now what I'd say is just don't get caught up with the traffic, because in this 20 zone people tend to want to drive faster than 20, yeah. And if you can see, I'm doing 20 miles an hour and that black Nissan in front of me is getting away from us, yeah. So just keep your speed at 20. The examiner's going to be watching you very closely, yeah. Don't be encouraged to follow cars in front of you. Now, I have had a few instances on these 20-mile-an-hour roads where people decide they want to overtake you. Yeah, so just keep your eyes on what's going on around you, and then just watching your speed. A lot of zebra crossings around in this area. Now we're going second exit ahead on this roundabout. Don't see any lanes, so I'm just going to position to the middle there, but I've got to be in that middle lane as I get there. There's nothing coming. Yeah. Being in the middle, following it round. I can check my left door mirror now, signal left to come off. Bit of a speed bump on the crossing. And then just keeping that 20 miles an hour steady, yeah? Now we've done a couple of videos already here in Morden. Not particularly difficult, just I guess being familiar with the area will help you immensely. It's a very busy test centre, lots of tests that they do annually, so I can imagine that, yeah, it's very difficult to get tests at the moment, but keep looking if you want to take your test in Morden. If you've just managed to get one in Morden just by luck, then definitely come and practice the area. Now we've got a little double mini roundabout situation coming up, and we're going left and then left. So we're going to go mirror out left door, we're going to signal left. Just go nice and slowly, nothing's coming. And then nothing's there, so off we go. One way bit of street, yeah. Still 20 miles an hour though. Just having little glances at that speedo to make sure I'm not going over 20. And we're going to be going ahead at this crossroads here, so now I'm not sure which lane I would be in there, and that would be good to know from a local instructor. I used the left to go ahead because it was one way, there was two lanes, so I made the assumption left to go ahead and the right hand, left to go left and left to go ahead and right to go right. But it would be good to get some feedback from some local instructors if they watch this video, just to let us know on that point. Or if anybody's done their test and they want to let us know. That would be helpful. Now, at the end of the road, we're going to turn right, so we're going to go mirror, right door mirror, signal right. Well, parked cars, so just take your time in terms of making sure you've got good observations and good awareness of what's coming. Now, just a bend in the road here, but obviously with the parked cars, you need to be exceptionally careful here. There we go. Now we're going to be taking the next road on the right. Or is it a bend in the road? It's a bend actually. So we're still going to check what's happening behind me. And being very careful entering this new section of road. Just make sure nothing was coming through. And then at the end of the road here, we're going to turn left. So we're going to go mirror, left door mirror, signal left. Yeah, nothing's coming. Quite a tight little corner there with that island as well, yeah? Still 20 miles an hour. Just get on these roads, check what speed you've got. We're going to be going ahead at these crossroads, and I can already see it's 20 miles an hour as we go ahead. My view's a little bit obscured by the bus, so just going to let the bus get a little bit ahead of me. Yeah, just to open up the view a little bit. All right. Now, there's somebody in the road there. Bus drivers let them cross. Remember, once somebody's in the road, it's there right away, yeah? Now, obviously, Green Cross Code tells you not just step out in the road. We're going to be turning, oh no, it's just a bend again. Bus is pulling over, so just positioning. We're going ahead. I can see on that arrows on the floor. I need to be in the right-hand side. Handy, the lights have changed. Yeah, still 20 miles an hour though. course, back into 2 lanes of traffic. Stick into the left. Back down to 1 lane. Because so many of these roads are 20 miles an hour. I mean, you're going slow, yeah. At this kind of speed, you've got lots of time to think about the situation, plan ahead, yeah. It's actually quite, makes it the driving quite easy. The thing to watch out for is obviously keeping yourself at 20 miles an hour. I'm just going to do a pull over on the left. I'm going to go mirror left or mirror, signal left. Now, I'm not sure if this would be somewhere that they pull you over, but I've checked that you're okay to pull over on the single yellow line this time of the day, on a Sunday as well. So I've pulled over, I'm going to cancel my signal now. Examiner's going to tell you to drive off. They're going to be pulling you over on the left 4 times. Yeah, they're going to say then, can you drive off safely? Well, drive off when it's safe to do so. So you're going to check over your left shoulder. Going to get yourself back into gear. Yeah, a couple of cars coming at the moment, so I'm just going to wait for them. I'm not going to put my indicator on at the moment because I can see after this black car, blackish silver car, there's nothing going to be behind them. I'm going to check over my right shoulder, nothing else, and off I go. And then we're turning right at the traffic lights at the end of the road here. Just as you move off, remember it's 20 miles an hour. You're going to go mirror, right door mirror, going to signal right. Yeah, still got a green light. Come around there. There we go. And we're going to be going left at these traffic lights. So we're going to go mirror, left door mirror, signal left. Now, sat-nav's still telling me it's 20 miles an hour. And I'm going to say I haven't seen a change in speed sign. So I'm just going to be cautious at the moment. I think it may have changed, but still speed bumps slowing me down anyway. No, there we go, 20 miles an hour, yeah. That's the thing to do. So if you're in a non-30 or a non-national speed limit zone, you're going to have signs we're going to go ahead of this mini roundabout, every 200 meters or so, yeah, to remind you of what the speed limit is. So that guy is signaling left, sorry, and we're safe to go through. Signaling left to come off that roundabout. Yeah, so you will have those reminder signs to keep telling you what the speed limit is, yeah? So if you're unsure, then err on the side of caution. So I stayed low, below 20, until I was sure that I'd seen the sign. We're taking the second road on the right, so there's the first one. We're going to go mirror, right door mirror, going to signal right. See nobody's on the zebra crossing, got this one car, plenty of time, and entering the road. Now there's a car coming there, I can see a gap further down. We've got cars on both sides of the road. He's going to let me come through. I can see that now, yeah. I'm going to take this road on the left. Mirror signal left. Just say thank you. Okay. And I guess the biggest challenge in Morden is the traffic, yeah, meeting traffic in these roads, yeah. Like this guy, just come through. I'm just going to slow down, let him come through, yeah, and then just take my time through the situation as well. Just looking ahead, reading the road, and like I say, this 20-mile-an-hour speed limit just gives you plenty of thinking time, because you're not at any speed at all, really. And at the end of the road, we're going to be turning left, so we're just going to check that centre mirror, left door mirror, signal left. Back into first gear. That's quite an open junction, but there we go. Did need to slow down for that car anyway. Still 20. There you go. Signs up there. I was looking for it. As I went to that road, the car seemed to be going quite fast. I was thinking, oh, is it 30? But no, still 20. And at the lights here, we're kind of like turning right, yeah? So mirror, signal right. Now we're going to wait back here. We've got a crossing there in front of us. The white line is here. The cycle box is in front of us. It'll take a little while to cycle through because like people on the crossing. I'll put myself back into first gear. So I'm ready to go. There we are. Off we go. Checking around as I move off. And remember, still 20. Yeah, you can see where the white line is. Keep clear there, so watch out for that. Okay, great. Lights changed. Now, here's a little interesting bit. Alright, so I'm just paying attention. So we're going ahead on this section. You can see that from the sat nav. But as we get here, we're going to be turning right, and I need to change lane. Mirror, right door, signal right. Nothing's there. Now again, if you're local here, you might know a better way of doing that. You might move over a little bit earlier. Yeah. I wasn't familiar with the area, so I saw the road markings, and I checked my mirrors, put my indicator on, and moved over safely, so no problem. And in some cases, the examiners will give you a little earlier prompt, like it may be in your benefit to be in the right-hand lane or something like that. Yeah. Generally, they're quite helpful. Right, somebody crossing the zebra crossing there. We're just going to slow down. Let them get fully off the crossing before we enter it again. And remember, we've still got 20 miles an hour. However, though, the roundabout coming up, and we can see a 30-mile-an-hour speed change. Is it roundabout? No, it's a junction. So we're going to go mirror, right door mirror, signal right. I'm trying to look at the road, see if I think it's just one lane over there. But either way, if there's two, I'm going to be in the left of the two. But I'm pretty sure, just from looking, it's one lane as we go around the corner. And green light, off we go. Looking around still, to be sure. Not beeping at us, we haven't done anything. Now we're at 30 miles an hour on this bit of road, yeah. The bus is just pulling away from front of us there. There is a roundabout coming up ahead. We're going to be taking the second exit ahead on the roundabout, so I really need to be able to see the road markings if there aren't any. If there are any, nope. So I'm going to assume this is just a standard roundabout configuration. I'm going ahead. Got a little bit of lights. And off we go. Check our left door mirror, signal left to come off. Coming off. We can see a bus lane going to start at all times. Going to check our right door mirror, going to move over to the right side. So I did right door mirror and signaled right. 30 miles an hour on this bit of road. As you see, we had bus lane at all times, yeah. And we got a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. An exceptionally straight bit of road, yeah? Yeah, we are going to be turning right in a little while. Just at these traffic lights, I believe. We're going to go mirror, right door mirror, going to signal right. we didn't make it through. We'll wait for the next round. Just relax for a second, take my foot off the clutch, put it into neutral, yeah. Handbrake on, I can relax. You don't have to do that, yeah. It's really is a kind of choice if you want to, yeah. You could keep the clutch down, keep it in gear, foot on the brake, or you can go into neutral with the handbrake on, yeah. Now I see the guy on the bike, but I've got plenty of time, yeah. Back into a 20 road. A little local roundabout here. It's got a lot of exits on it. We're taking the second ahead, so nothing's there. Check my left on there, I'm going to signal left to come off. Now, dual carriageway ahead sign here. We're going ahead on this, yeah. It's kind of like a roundabout function in the middle, but it isn't. So there's a lady here coming ahead. This guy's turning right. I'm going to move into the middle section here, and I'm going to be going ahead. So I'm waiting for that traffic on my left, which obviously you can't see, but you can see it pass in the front of us. One more car, and then I'm just going to go ahead here. There we go. Oh, now we're on to a 30, yeah? We have a little junction here. We're going ahead, so mini roundabout. Nothing's coming. You do come under here with some parked cars. Now, oncoming car coming, so I feel that there's room in the road for two of us side by side, even with the parked ones. So we're going to just slow down, let them come along. That one's going to pull in for me, so I'm going to take advantage of their generosity. Thank you very much. Just going to go slow, let this guy tuck in. He's going to let me come through. Okay, there we are. I did leave enough space for him, so. So I would imagine that you know, judgment when meeting traffic is quite a big reason for people failing here. We're going to be going right on this mini roundabout, so mirror right to mirror, signal right. Just put myself back in the first gear because it's just up a little bit of a hill. Don't want the car to struggle. And now I know where I am. We're heading back towards the test centre. Still 20 miles. Oh no, this one's 30, yeah? It'll be 20 when we get into Tudor Drive, where the test centre is. Okay, so we're just at the lights here. Now, I'm going to use the left lane to go ahead. It kind of pinches itself here, so you can be in the left or the right, and it comes down to one lane when you go ahead. So again, any examiners around could give us a bit of advice on which lane you think is best. There is a parked car in front of us, so we will need to navigate around that. But there's the test centre above Rania Barbers. Alright. So I'm going to go mirror, right door mirror. I'm just going to signal right, get around this one. That's the end of the route. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share.